if it wasn't for my pops, I probably wouldn't be DJing. You know what I mean? Because this is what he wanted to do, but he just didn't have the passion for it. So then I took over. I would have bought my equipment from the flea market, bro. Because, you know,
humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings. At the time, I didn't have money to afford, you know, new stuff and new things every week when it came out. But we would go to the flea market and just scope things out. But there's another person that plays a factor as well into me coming up, and his name's Manuel. He's another DJ. He's my uncle. And I was young. I was probably like 13 when he was doing it. So when I would watch him and watching all the kids are playing the jumper, playing with the baseball, playing with the football outside in the front yard, playing tag, me, I'm sitting there watching him, what he's doing, trying to learn every little thing I can. There was times where I wanted to give up, and there's times where it's like, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times where I was like, man, this DJ stuff, it ain't worth it no more. Like, I'm done. You know what I mean? And then you just gotta wait for that one opportunity, and once the opportunity comes, take it.
How do you balance your work life and all that?
I miss out on a lot of family events. I miss out on a lot of it just because of work. It takes the time, because I didn't think I was gonna make it where I'm at today. But it'll get there. It takes time. You'll start evaluating work, and then you'll start seeing it pay off at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing, because with DJing, I was spending money, a lot of money into equipment, laptops, speakers, subs, lights. At the end of the day, it paid off.
What's up, Raza? Welcome back to the Valley Vibes podcast. I'm your host, Roman. What's your song? When you pull up to the party, the function, the wedding, the club, and the DJ puts this song on, you're automatically hitting the dance floor, you're automatically turning up, and let me know in the comments below what your song is. I need new music. And also because today we got Djchris209 in the building. He came on to tell his story. And I just want to say thank you so much, bro. It was a pleasure to have you on. Thank you for educating me on the do's and don'ts with DJs. How to be respectful, how to ask for songs, how to even start off. Like, it's easier. He said it's easier now to do it than when it was back then. We even talked about how, I don't know if you guys remember when they used to bring these giant like boxes of CDs. If you know, you know. If you're like older, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Maybe even before that, they used to bring records. I don't know, but I remember boxes of CDs. But now everything's like on a like drive or something, or on the computer. So I think that makes the game a whole lot easier. But 10 years in business, has contracts for next year. That says a lot. Really cool guy. And if you guys actually want to see him, or you guys are in the area, you guys are trying to turn up on a Thursday, on a thirsty Thursday, hit up Blend Nightclub. He'll be there, half off at the nightclub. Buy him a drink, ask him for a song, turn up, have a good time. And Chris, bro, just thank you so much, man. Thank you for coming on the platform. If you guys want to tap in with him, all his socials and contact info will be down below. But without further ado, I really hope you guys enjoy this episode. Until next time, peace. DJ Chris.
Yo, what's up?
Bienvenido, bro.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome to the Valley Vibes podcast, my G.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. That's sick.
Thank you for making your way out here, bro.
Hell yeah. You already know.
Hey, bro. So, Djchris209, bro.
Yeah.
Also known as the Blend DJ.
Yeah.
That's dope. How long? First of all, man, I don't even want to talk about Blend yet. I just want to. Yeah. How many years in the game?
Going on like almost to 10. I started when I was a baby.
That's crazy,
you know
my guy. And you got the receipts.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. I even got the Instagram pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a little full hog going on. You can tell I was a baby.
Bro, you got the baby face and everything.
I had the Edgar cut before anybody else did. You know what I mean? You check out the picture on Instagram. You
ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. But is this now your full-time thing?
Yeah. Let's see. In like high school, I wasn't taking it as serious. And then a lot of people started saying like, dude, you got the passion for it. Keep pushing. So I looked at that and was like, man, I could really do something with this. And then started doing backyard parties, high school parties, the normal stuff. And then, I graduated high school, picked up a little job. I started working in a warehouse for like 2 to 3 years.
What warehouse, if you don't mind?
I was working at Coastal Pacific. Yeah, they served like to the military and all that.
Yeah. Was it cool?
It was all right, bro.
But you were like...
It wasn't for me. It wasn't for me.
For
Having
sure.
people tell you what to do and shit. It wasn't for me. I mean, the money was good. But I couldn't really put the DJing into it because I was working like Sunday through Thursday. So I only had Friday, Saturday off.
And I'm pretty sure you were like... It was like nonstop, basically.
Basically, 12 hours a day. You start at 5, you're out at 5 in the morning. And you're working in like -10 degrees. So you're in the freezer.
Sheesh.
So it wasn't for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this DJing stuff to the next level. Ever since then, it took off. I never looked back. Not quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Not yet. I don't want to look back, but we're just going to keep pushing forward. You know what I mean? But when the time's done, then I'll probably be done with DJing if I stop. But other than that, I'm going to keep going until that's it. Until we up there on the charts. But we almost there. We're getting close.
I love that, bro.
Yeah. Sick.
I feel like the hardest thing when following a passion or a business is making the jump to go full time. Because you go from that safety net, that consistent paycheck that, whatever your job pays you, to now... When you're your own boss, it sounds cool on paper, don't get me wrong. Yeah. But now, if you're not out there hustling, man, there ain't no bread being made.
Yeah, there's a lot of ups and downs being your own boss. Because if you're on another job, you get, you got insurance, you got everything else, you're good. But being, doing your own thing, it's kind of hard. Yeah, you gotta think about, insurance, benefits, retirement, stuff like that. But I'm young right now, so I'm gonna keep pushing this music stuff, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. But
I love that.
Lately it's been working, so we still going. We ain't done yet.
Take me back real quick. 10 years ago, though, I'm pretty sure the equipment you have today is not the same equipment you had back then.
Oh, no.
So can you tell me like what you started off with, like as equipment wise?
I started off with some house speakers, bro.
House speakers?
Like some like Sony's.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just the ones like in the living room type of thing.
In the living room.
Yeah.
You needed a receiver to you know what? Let's take it back real quick. If it wasn't for my pops, I probably wouldn't be DJing, you know what I mean? Because this is what he wanted to do, but he just didn't have the passion for it. So then I took over, and he knows all his music. So, we'll sit in the garage and listen to old school music.
Hell yeah.
And then one day he was like, you should DJ. So then, we just had a laptop, so we were just playing shuffle and just going back and forth. We thought we were DJing, but we really weren't. And I can't even remember my first gig, to be honest. I can't remember. But all I know is I remember the setup was, all I remember was a receiver, like a little Sony receiver where you needed the red and black jacks to plug in.
Yep.
And then 2 speakers. That was it. And then, it wasn't even loud. There was no lights. There was nothing. So that's how we started, honestly. And then we would look at each other too, like, hey, boss, what do I play next? He'd be like, I don't know, look for something. So I would sit there and look, and sometimes he would tell me, like, hey, is the receiver getting hot? Because if that thing turns off, it's a wrap. I was like, nah, we're good. Let's just keep going. So funny thing is, I would buy my equipment from the flea market, bro. Because,
humble beginnings.
At the time, I didn't have money to afford, new stuff and new things every week when they came out. But we would go to the flea market and just scope things out. And one time I remember we paid $10 for a Sony amplifier.
Stop the cap.
$10?
$10, bro. $10.
That's a steal.
Yeah, we paid $10, and then we go, we buy it obviously because it's Sony. That's when Sony was popping.
Yep.
And my dad knew everything about the amplifiers and all that because that's how he plays music in the garage. So he was like, let's run it. We ran it for like 4 hours in the garage. I wasn't getting gigs, so we had time to mess with it.
Exactly.
Then we had a gig come up, and then we used it. And ever since then, that little amplifier's been pushing. There was nothing wrong with it. We only paid $10 for that thing, so we're like, hey man, that shit's tight. So like every time we go to the flea market, we go, hey, that's where we bought the receiver. Remember that receiver right there? I was like, hey, remember that lady? That's where we bought the receiver at. Because we still go to the flea market to this day.
Hell yeah. There's something about tell everybody right now. there's nothing wrong with going to thrift stores and flea markets.
Nah.
There'd be steals and deals all over, man.
100%.
I try to, when I go a Sunday, man, I try to go. If it's not for the food, let's get some deals, man.
Oh, man, you got to go check out, when I go to flea market, bro, you got to check out Don Rafa's. That's the spot.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's a spot where they're on Wilson Way. It be packed as hell, but the food there is bomb, man. You know what I mean? It's a bomb.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah, that place is a spot, bro. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm aging myself here.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't start off with the case full of CDs, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay, that tells you more how old I am.
But no. But the funny thing is, I did have CDs.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I did have CDs. You know, I had the one that's called like Cumbia Mix by Roman Ayala. It's like 15 minutes long. Mm-hmm. And I would act like I'm mixing, but I really wasn't. It was a CD. And I was just trying to make it out. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
it was pretty tight, bro. It was sick.
That's tight, bro.
A lot of people look at me like, damn, this dude's good. Literally knows a mix. You know what I mean?
Fake it till you make it.
Facts. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Hey, it got you this far.
Yeah, it got me this far, and it's crazy. You know what I mean?
But you ain't faking anymore, right?
Nah, hell no.
I feel like the misconception with DJs, bro, I feel like they sometimes, because unless you're invested in whatever industry we're in, you don't know the ins and outs of it. Mm-hmm. Most people say like, oh, they just show up and press a button. But there's more to it, right?
No, a lot of people say, hey, I could DJ. Hey, I could DJ. You know what I mean?
Stop the cap.
And it's crazy because sometimes, you know, I seen a TikTok one time where a guy goes, hey, play a corrido. And you're mixing cumbias. How are you going to mix a corrido into a cumbia?
Yeah.
And then I just seen the TikTok and the dude was like, you know what? He took the headphones out here. He's like, here, you do it. And the dude just walked away. But no, there is a lot of ups and downs with DJing. It is hard. It ain't easy. It ain't pressing play and pause. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, we got a sync button. Some DJs use sync buttons, which I respect the sync button because I'll use it sometimes.
Real quick, what's like can you dumb down a sync button? What is that?
A sync button is like a button on each side, and it matches the BPM for you. Okay. So if you're at 105 and your other song's at 95, and you press the sync button, it's gonna match them on its own.
And is it like a transition, kind of like
no? It's just matching the beat.
Oh, okay.
It's matching from 95 to 105. So it depends on which one where you're gonna sync it at. Mm-hmm. So if you have your 105 playing, then you automatically gotta sync that 95 to 105.
Oh, okay, got it. Now I get it.
So some guys are, you know, not lazy, but they don't know how to do it. Mm-hmm. They won't mess with the tempo because if you look at a controller, there's a tempo gauge on it.
So basically, to refer, like I'm kind of referring to cars. With the sync, you're going automatic, and when you play with the tempo, that's manual.
Yes, 100%. That's how it is.
Got it.
And you know, some people just don't want to use it. Mm-hmm. But me, I'll use it here and there. If I can't mix a song or I can't get the right beat, I'll use it. No hesitation, I'll use it. But majority of the night, I'm messing with the tempo gauge. You know what I mean? Because the tempo gauge, you got to move them up and down. You got to move both sides. So for sync, it's just automatically one thing.
Yeah.
It's not from the left and right side. So you got to match up the tempos. And it's hard. You know what I mean?
Got it.
It ain't easy. That's why when people say it's easy, it ain't easy. You know what I mean? It may look easy, but it's like you go do a gig for 5 hours, you're standing on your feet all day long. You're playing music all day long. You know what I mean? You could know your music, but it is, do you know it when to play it? You know, like you could go to a gig and go the first hour and play like some background music for dinner. Mm-hmm. But then when it comes to dancing, you bang out all your hits the first hour. So where you gonna go now? So you gotta kind of control your time with your music.
Yeah.
So you gotta be, if you're barely starting off, you gotta, you know, control your music. You gotta make sure you know when to drop each song. Like for me, I already know it because I've been in it for so long, and it's not coming out of like cockiness, but it's coming out of like, I know when to play each song. And then sometimes it gets a little, sometimes I still get a little, you know, difficult what to play. Mm-hmm. I'll ask my pops, because my pops comes to me majority of the time. I'll be like, hey, what do I play next? And he's like, play this song. I'm like, I already played it. And he's like, play this one. And then next you know, it's a song that I never play. So it's like he helps me out too, but sometimes I do get in that mindset where like a brain fart, everything just pauses.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, dang, I don't know what to play next and this and that. So it's crazy.
I also think hard. Because you're doing it live, which is one thing too. And then there's so many elements.
Yeah.
I can only imagine you've done, can you tell the types of parties you've done?
I've done everything.
Quinceañeras,
weddings, backyard woogies, everything, bro. Divorce parties, everything.
Really?
Everything.
A divorce party?
Nah. But I'll do them. Shit, I'll do them. I've done school dances. I've done, tailgate parties. I DJ'd at the Raiders game for tailgate parties. Let's see where else. I DJ all over the place, bro.
That's dope.
Anything, honestly. And that's when you're first starting. You take everything you can get, all the gigs you can get. You know what I mean?
I think one of the like big pros I'm hearing on this DJ thing is I think it's allowing you to like travel.
Yeah, for sure.
You're getting to see all parts because I've seen the Oakland. I've seen your Oakland pics.
Yeah,
I've seen you've done high schools.
Yeah,
you've done car clubs. Shout out to La Sangre.
Yeah.
La Sangre Car Club.
Yeah, that's a car club in Stockton. They're a lowrider bike club.
They got beautiful ass whips.
Yeah. My dad's part of their club. My uncle's part of the club. My other cousin's part of the club.
There we go. No wonder.
No, it all came from my uncle. My dad got me into it as well, but there's another person that plays a factor as well into me coming up, and his name's Manuel. He's another DJ. He's my uncle. So he's also another DJ, but he's an OG. So he likes like that old school funk, that oldies, that Sunday afternoon shit.
Hell
you know what I mean? And I like it too. Don't get me wrong, I like it. He's the one who actually really was like, because back in the day, DJs weren't handing out stuff like how they were today. He would just tell me like, hey, sit here and watch. And if you call him up and ask him, he'll tell you like, nah, that kid learned all on his own. I would sit there and watch him. He DJ'd my sister's graduation party, my oldest sister, and I forgot when she graduated. But he went to go set up in the backyard, and I just sit there and watch him. And I was young. I was probably like 13 when he was doing it. Probably 13. So when I would watch him, all the kids are playing in the jumper, playing with the baseball, playing with the football outside in the front yard, playing tag. Me, I'm sitting there watching him, what he's doing, trying to learn every little thing I can.
So you were always invested.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. And something I really like that you're doing is giving your respects to the people that like kind of helped you build yourself up in this brand you've been able to make, man. That's like, shout out to you, bro. Like, that's dope, man. Like, giving credit where credit's due.
I appreciate that.
I think that's really important that we do as we go along, because no matter how far you made it, 99% of people never make it alone. There's people along the ways that played a part, No,
there's a lot of people who played a big play factor in my DJing career coming up. It wasn't easy, but it wasn't hard. It was in the middle. There was times where I wanted to give up, and there's times where it's like, this ain't for me. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times where I was like, man, this DJ stuff, it ain't worth it no more. Like, I'm done. You know what I mean? And then you just gotta wait for that one opportunity, and once the opportunity comes, take it.
I was actually gonna go right there. I want you to elaborate a little bit more on that. Where was the one moment where you like, maybe you were still working and you were DJing? What was like a party or an invite or a performance where you're like, damn, I can really like do this full time? Can you talk about like the transition or when you were willing to make the jump?
Let's see. There's a lot, honestly.
Or was it just the consistency? Did you start just like picking up weekend after weekend type of thing?
Yeah, in a way, yeah. I've been right now. I'm probably booked till November.
Wow.
Till the end of November. Oh, shit. Like right as of this day, I'm probably booked all the way till November. And it gets hard. Because sometimes I'll forget, like, oh, dang, I got this gig. But, I got people on the side of me that could take care of me just in case this does happen. But let's see. Probably, you know what? Not too long ago. Maybe like, 2 years ago? That's tight. Maybe 3 years ago, actually.
3 years ago.
In 2020, when the pandemic hit. Yeah, one more year back. When the pandemic hit, I wasn't getting nothing.
Yeah, but nobody was.
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I seen DJs getting shit, but they were bigger DJs, like people who had millions of followers. Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's like, dang, how come they getting stuff, but I'm not? You know what I mean? Like they're not. It's like making me mad. So there is one time where I was giving up, and then all of a sudden, my parents' neighbors, they were like, and they're super cool. Like, I really enjoy being around them all the time.
That's
and
dope.
One time he was like, hey, I'm having a party from, my wife. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I'll do it. So I ended up doing it. And then It's like probably one of the best parties ever DJ. There wasn't a lot of people there. There's maybe like 30, 40 people there. That's it. And it was all grown-ups. And then like for some reason I just felt like a different energy, or you know, I felt a different me. So I went in there and like I was like, I fucking killed that shit. I was like, I rocked it. And then ever since then it went from neighbor to neighbor to neighbor to neighbor to neighbor inside one circle.
Yeah.
Because my parents live in a circle. So
in a court.
In a court.
Yep,
in a court. So it went from one neighbor to the next neighbor to the other neighbor, and then back to this other neighbor. And then ever since the neighborhood went down, I was like, dude, I could do something with this. And then ever since then, it's took off. Like that's what, when I DJed the first neighbor, I was at a mindset where like, I want to give up. I quit. But once I did him, I was like, that's it. I did his gig for his wife, and I never looked back since then, as well as all the other neighbors. You know what I mean? So it's crazy how it works. Like your name could get, either it can go up or it can go down. It's going to have its times, you know what I mean? Where it's a hit or miss, you know what I mean? But that's cool.
But that's business, I believe.
Yeah.
Business, there's ups, there's downs. It's very rare in any business model, you're a straight line. There's going to be good months, bad months, and that's like with anything. But I would imagine, though, like, you really know how to cater to an audience then.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, like, most DJs, they can put some bangers on, but if it ain't the right crowd or right environment, it's not going to, like, add to the party, you know? So, So how do you, like, do you just go off of like what they tell you to play, or do you kind of like feel the vibe out of the party? Like, how do you know what's like appropriate, or how do you like you said, you spread out your songs, right?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really ask for a playlist. I'll ask, what do you want? What music do you want? They say Latin, and then I'll say, what do you want Latin wise? Like cumbia, reggaeton, banda, what do you want? Zapateada, what do you want? And they'll say a mixture of everything. And don't tell me a mixture of everything, because I'll play everything. Or don't tell me, oh, play what you want, because I'm going to play what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when, you know, when parties do tell me like, hey, we want, you know, Latin, hip hop, old school funk, old school rap, whatever. It don't matter. So I'll be like, all right, that's what you want. All right, well, it's on. So they'll send me just what they want to hear, and they won't send me like artists or nothing. So once they say Latin and everything, I'll go the next day and start making a crate. All right, Latin music, hip hop music, you know, old school rap, old school funk, oldies, whatever, you name it. So I'll put it all in a file, and when I get there, I'll start to read the crowd. Right when I walk in, I'll start be like, all right, this will work. And sometimes when I get there, they're already playing music.
Oh,
so I'll get a feel, like, let's say like some Roman Ayala's on. Like, all right, they're gonna want, you know, all this old school norteña music, like Flor de Campo. They want all of that. Simón. So I was like, all right, let's go. I'll play that. And then during dinner is where I hit it. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna play a hit song. And then you could see them like, well, I'll keep the music low during dinner, and you can see people nodding their head like, oh damn, remember this song? And then it's funny because with the Mexican music, the Mexican culture, everything sounds the same. So they, you know, they got some norteñas that are like cumbia, and then they got some that are like really ranchera with the guitars.
Simón.
So I'll play that, and I'll be like, all right, this is gonna work. This is gonna work, and I'll just start building up from there. Once dinner goes down, I already have everything ready to go. I don't even gotta read the crowd no more, because I already got them. Because I already see what they're nodding their heads to. Like, for example, if it goes to oldies, I'll see what they're nodding to, because oldies is the same thing as Mexican music. It's all the same beat, same rhythm, a little bit lower. So when I read the old school people, like the oldies, the Mary Wells, the Mary Jane Girls, everybody, the Temptations, Brentwood, I'll read Zapp and Roger, I'll read them all.
Damn, bro.
And then I'll play them during dinner, like Computer Love. If they nod their head to that, then they want funk. So from Computer Love, I'll start adding like Funky Little Beat by Connie. I'll add everybody. Spring Love by Stevie B. I'll add everybody into the list. So then from there, it's a wrap. So but with hip hop, it's different, because there's no low hip hop unless it's R&B. You know what I mean? So that's kind of hard to get away with that. But anything what involves Mexican music and old school funk, then it, you know, there's pretty much everything you can use. Yeah, so,
the genre they like, it's all really similar.
Yeah, it's all similar. I mean, unless you're gonna go play R&B. R&B is a little bit different, and it's a little difficult to, you know, nod your head to during dinner. But if you're listening to oldies, Roman Ayala, norteñas, anything, then it's easier, because they'll start singing along while they're eating. Or they'll look like how we're sitting right now. say we have food right here, right? And I'm playing Tragos Amargo real quick, just throwing a little sample. And then me and you just start nodding heads like, hey, this is the jam. Remember this song?
Hey, we might even say salud.
and then they'll look at each other like, hey, remember this song? Yeah. And then that's when you know you got them.
Hell yeah.
I did a gig one time, and then I played the first song. I forgot what I played, but I remember the girl coming. She's like, you played my song, the very first song? This is how I know it's going to be a good night, when it's my first song and it's my song. I was like, we'll see how it goes from there. And shoot, it's crazy though how music works. It's really crazy. Like, a lot of people don't see it. Like, a lot of shit works.
You see it as an art. You definitely see it as an art. Yeah. And I feel like you really try to make them feel that emotional connection.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like OG Mexicans, I don't think the majority don't really like what's new and trendy right now.
Yeah, yeah.
They like that stuff they grew up with.
Yeah.
Which I think it's gonna happen to us too. Like, because there's an emotional attachment that, like, I remember when I was in my 20s, 30s, like, and these were my these are my slappers
first coming up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that some music just never goes out of style.
Nah, it won't. It won't.
Tragos Amargos, Ramon Ayala, Los Tucanes.
Oh, yeah.
All those OG.
Yeah, Los Tigres. Who else is in there? Vicente Fernandez.
Rest in
Jonathan
peace.
Sebastian. They all work, bro.
Fire.
It's crazy. If I'm going to do a norteño party or a romantica party, it's a wrap. You don't want me in there. You know what I mean? Because I know all this song. And I learned this from my pops.
Yeah.
My pops put me on all this music, bro. All of this music, all this old music, he put me on, really on.
I got a question then.
Yeah.
Did you like that music growing up?
What?
Your pops' oldies music.
Oh, bro, that's all I listened to today. But
you enjoyed it as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
most definitely.
Got you.
I'd be like, hey, run that song back again.
That's cool, man.
I'll be like, we going to road trip. Like, run that shit back again. Again.
That's cool.
With all this shit, I know word for word. Easily. Easily word for word.
I grew up listening to it too, but I don't think I started fucking with it till like I was like in my 15, like teenagers.
Yeah.
Like, at first, as a kid, not that much, but now I'm like, oh, damn, this is really cool.
Yeah.
I remember I grew up around the Eminem, Lil Wayne, Ice Cube. Like, I like the English, but then I'm like, but then you start going to the quinceañeras, you start going to the bailes, you start going to the jaripeos. And then I'm like, what the heck, man? I'm like, nopal in my cabeza, I don't know how to dance to this.
You're like, what the hell's going on?
and then, but I'm like, nah, like, I need to learn, man. Because I have funner now at Mexican parties than I ever did at the English or the functions,
Hey, Mexican parties are lit, to be honest.
They are, man. They are.
The only bad thing about it is everybody gets fucked up. That's a good thing and a bad thing. But if you're working it, you got drunk people coming up to you every day or every hour.
Yeah.
Play this song. Play this song. Play this song. And then they bump into your stuff, and then beer spills on your shit, and then they don't want to pay for it because they wake up the next day all faded and don't remember shit. So that's the downfall about those parties.
Actually, since you brought that up, take me back real quick to what is the proper way to ask a DJ to play my song? Like, because I feel like I've seen it at every party. We've all seen it. We've even probably been the person. Do we just ask you nicely? Like, just like this is you kind of, in your opinion, talking for all DJs? Do we ask you nicely? Do we tell you off the back? Do we slip you a 20? Do we offer you a drink?
It don't matter, honestly. I take any request. It don't matter. But if it starts getting out of hand, I'll start saying, hey, no request. You know what I mean? Because, you got 30 people coming up to you. It's like, dude, here, play this song. I'm like, I'll get to your song when I can. You know what I mean? Because sometimes some requests are hard. Someone want like something that's really like not in the genre I'm playing. So I'm like, I can't play that right now because like, one, it might kill this vibe.
Yes.
So I'm like, you know what? This ain't gonna work. And it is crazy how it ends up working. But sometimes there's people where they be like, nah, I can't play that right now. There's no way. Give me like 30 minutes. Sometimes I'll tell people, give me an hour and I'll play it. Or sometimes I'll be like, give me the end of the night and I'll play it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I will do that. Because it's a slow song. You know what I mean? A slow song won't fit in the middle of a 4-hour gig.
Hell yeah.
So if I'm barely getting the dance floor cracking and they want a slow ass song, I ain't going to give them the slow song till the end of the night. You know what I mean? I'm not going to play it right off the bat because they want it.
Yeah.
It's what you want, not what they want. You know what I mean? So it won't work. So any request, I'll look at it. It just depends what that request is.
If it fits in.
If it fits in, you're going to end up hearing it. But if it don't fit in, you give me a minute. You know what I mean? But if it's a slow song, then that's got to wait.
till the end.
Till the end.
No, that's for sure. That's like wrapping it up.
Yeah, that's like the last few 5 songs.
Yeah, I see.
Because on when I start playing my last like 20 minutes, I'll start to R&B, and then I'll go into the slow songs. Just to bring them down, so that way they know the party's ending. So they got to start, sobering up. Because I try to look out for people too. Like they got to sober up a little bit. But the requests, it don't matter. It don't really matter. Sometimes I'll be at playing, and they'll be on their phones like this, like, hey, we want Bad Bunny or something. You know what I mean? And I'll look and I'll tell them, like, give me a minute. You know what I mean? But requests, it don't matter how you request.
Got it.
As long as you ain't coming up here shoving me or nothing, just you show me your Spotify or your Apple song or Apple, whatever, YouTube, anything. It don't matter. As long as you just don't come up shoving. So to request, I'm open for anything. As long as it works.
Cool.
But if it don't work, I'll push it to the side. You know what I mean?
Obviously, these parties, you got cool music, food, a cool, nice venue. People are dressed to impress. But there's a lot of alcohol involved.
Yeah.
So, and you've mentioned that you've had people spill shit on your equipment, which I'm pretty sure it's I wouldn't say it's part of the game, but it's something unavoidable. You're gonna deal with drunks. Do you have any cool stories or like something that like crazy ever happened that you can recall that you were like, fuck man, this shit went down?
I think I was DJing a wedding. Yeah, it was a wedding. So we're playing from like, I hope this girl don't watch this, but we're playing like 4 to 12. The mariachi never showed up.
Oh,
they were supposed to play at 7.
Wait.
Oh shit!
And they never showed up.
Damn. I hope they got their money back.
No, but if she is watching this, her wedding was cracking, bro. It was cracking. I think it was Salvadorian, and the other family were Mexicans, and it was cracking, bro. That party was fucking lit. But there is one dude that I personally knew, and the first time the power went out on the right side of the speaker, so I had no power coming from my right side. So my right side speaker went out, and as I'm fixing it, I just see my lights knocking over. I'm like, what the hell? How's that falling?
Yeah.
And I see the dude grabbing it, and he's falling down with him. So I'm like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
And the dude ended up texting me the next day. He's like, hey, did I drop your lights last night? I was like, oh, that was you? I would have never came after her. I would have went after him.
Yeah. Oh, so you went after the girl at first?
Well, because on my contracts, there is an area where it says damages. And on the damages where the contract says, it says rarely happens. So it rarely happens. But, I get it. He was drunk. He was faded. The lights were on the grass because I was so far away from the dance floor. I had to put him a little bit closer where, I could get a little bit of light going.
Yeah.
And they just fell over, broke the top, nothing major. It was a fix that could be done. They didn't break completely, but they broke on top, and we got that fixed right away because we needed those. But that's probably the only really bad one I had. Yeah. Not bad, but funny at the same time because the power went out on the right side.
Man,
and then when I'm looking up, I see the lights coming towards me.
Alan, that guy I don't know what he was trying to dance on that pole or what?
I think he was just trying to stand up. He was so faded. He was just trying to stand up on something. It was tight though. That wedding was cracking, bro. That's probably hands down one of the best weddings I've DJ'd so far.
That's dope.
The venue was beautiful, bro. And the funny thing is, her and I believe her husband, don't get me wrong, but they built all that. They built it all themselves.
Hey, so you just wrapped up a crazy part. What's one of the best moments that's ever happened?
The best moment?
Like either you got a cool tip, you met somebody cool, like you were brought out to a nice ass spot. What was something very memorable that you were like, damn, this is dope. Like I love my job.
Probably when I got a $200 tip for one song.
For one song, one request,
one song, and it wasn't even a banger.
No?
It was. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
but I think it's the way how I brought it in, how I mixed it. I think that's what it was.
Okay, now you got to tell me
the song,
the whole thing from him asking to you playing it and you getting the 200.
It was an older guy, a very older guy, and I can't remember the event what it was, but it was an older guy, and we were just starting. We were just getting there, and I started playing the background music for dinner, and I remember it was an old school party. And he came up to me. He's like, hey, can you take requests? I said, yeah. I was like, just give me a second, though, because, I'm just getting here. Let me set everything up. And let me go let me play, for the next 10 minutes. And then, come back, and then I'll see what you want, and I'll get it in there. He was like, oh, okay, no problem. He was super nice, super nice. He's like, I can't remember his name either. I know he told me his name, but I can't remember what party it was. But he was like, all right, yeah, take your time, do your thing. You know what I mean? He goes, I just want to know if you take a request.
Yeah.
And I didn't know if he wanted the song right there and then. But like I said, if it works, I'm going to play it.
Yep.
So I started playing some old school, some background music. I can't remember what song I was at, but I know it was a low song.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came, I was like, hey, bro, I seen him walking by. I was like, what kind of request did you want? And I still remember this guy. He was a bald guy with a wheelchair. He was in a wheelchair.
Okay.
And he goes right by me and he goes, he's not an older guy, but
Mm-hmm. OG
guy.
Yes, sir.
So he's rolling by me and I was like, hey, bro, what song did you want? And he was like, Santana, Oye, como va? I was like, oh, I could get that in right now. And I looked down and I was like, all right, I got you right now. Give me a second. He's like, all right, for sure. He goes, when I hear I'm going to come up here, all right? I was like, all right, for sure. So then literally like maybe 3 minutes later, I dropped that song in there. And he came back so fast. He was like, how'd you do that? I was like, I just threw it in there. It worked. And then he was like, this is a bad song. He's like, I'll be right back. So he came back. He's like, here's $200. I was like, what the hell? He's like, playing my song right away, bro. He goes, I'm going to take care of you. And that was probably one of the best tips I got so far. It was $200, which was tight.
That's love, bro.
For one song.
What the heck, man?
One song. And I just got there. Literally, probably like a 10 minutes into my event, I just got there. And I was still getting paid from the lady. Mm-hmm. And it was crazy. Like,
that's dope.
That was sick. That was like dope right there. It was tight.
Perks of being a DJ.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think that's a good life lesson too. Like you take care of my people, I'm gonna take care of you.
Yeah, there's people out there still that are genuine and give back to people.
100%.
There's people out there who don't have nothing. They'll fight for something for you to eat or something. Yep. You know what I mean? They'll give you some money. You know what I mean?
And I'm pretty sure another perk is like the food. Like Mexicans love to like feed their people.
Oh yeah, dude. There was one point where I was tired of fucking tacos, bro. I was sick of tacos for one point, bro. Sick of them. Yeah. And I'm a taco fan. But, bro, I was DJing every weekend, every Friday, Saturday for like 3 months. Bro, I was having tacos every weekend. I was like, God damn, I'm tired of this shit. I told my dad, because sometimes when we don't get tacos and we're done DJing, we'll go to Maitas right there in Stockton and grab some tacos.
By the In-N-Out, right?
Yeah, by In-N-Out, Marsh Lane. We'll go there and get tacos because those motherfuckers stay up until 2 a.m. So we'll go there.
Really, 2 a.m.?
2 a.m. They'll go there. Nice we'll go there and get some tacos real quick before we go home, or we'll go Jack in the Box.
Nice to know. You're putting me on game on that one.
But, dude, tacos are like, they're my shit. But, dude, I was tired of tacos at one point. I was doing wedding at the wedding, and now for some reason it's fucking birria. Birria. I'm like, what's up with birria? What's going on with this shit? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that right now.
Birria. I think it's because it's easy to like, you got to kill a goat. And like it's a lot of meat, and like it's easier to feed a lot of people.
Oh, see, you putting me on now. See, I'm gonna use that for my next event. I'm gonna make birria.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
I'm gonna make that.
Anything that or like a soup, like
soup,
but
like
not
what, pozole.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
I feel like people make pozole too.
Yeah,
but do it in the winter or fall. Don't do it right now.
Fuck.
But pozole is another good one that I see Mexicans like to do because it's easier to feed a lot of people. You know,
gotcha.
And stuff.
But there's a lot of bullshit you gotta do. Cut the limes right. Cut all the onions and shit. That's a lot of fucking work.
It is. But
doesn't that go for birria too?
Yeah.
Don't you gotta cut shit up too? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fuck all that. Eat it plain. That's just how it is. Eat it plain.
For sure.
That's crazy, but that's wild.
I gotta ask you, man. So you've been in the game for going on 10 plus years.
Yeah.
That's really dope. Have you, let's just say, if you wanted to like help or give tips or advice to somebody that wants to DJ or wants to like, be their guy in their town or their city or whatever, make a name for themselves. Like, I know you mentioned something that you made a contract. Was that at first, or was that something down the line where like something broke and you had no way of like going after the person? Like, can you talk about tips or advice that you can give to like upcoming DJ artists?
Yeah, always have a contract. I mean, when I first started, always have a contract. Because, my mom kind of was my manager. She would run the contracts. And she would fill them out for me. So I always stick with contracts. Because she's into that. She works basically, around this stuff. The county and all that good stuff. So she's the one who actually made my first contract. My first contract. And ever since then, I've been using contracts. So I always use contracts.
That's a good one, man. That's how you get paid.
That's how you get paid.
You cover your butt.
Yeah. That's how you get paid. That's how you know how many hours you're working. Because some people could go in there and be like, hey, we agreed on 7 to 1 a.m. And if you look back at your messages and you don't got it, then you're fucked. You have to do it.
What?
So you have to do it. So if she tells you like, hey, we agree from 7 to 1, and you don't got backup on that, then you're fucked. You got to do it. You know what I mean? So that's why you use a contract. So that way you put down like, hey, shit, you only booked me 7 to 11. Now you have that contract to back you up. You signed it and she signed it. So you guys are, there's nothing you can do about it. Unless the only thing about DJing is if you accidentally double book yourself. And I have plenty of those before. And as long as you don't leave them without a DJ, you're fine.
Oh, but if you send somebody
send somebody to do them, you're good. And there should be no hate towards you because he got somebody for you. Like me, I got 2 guys that I don't have a team, but I consider them my partners.
100%. Because
they take care of me and I take care of them when they need it. You know what I mean? So if I'm not booked one weekend, he'll reach out to me like, hey, I need this weekend off. Can you do it? I'm like, all right, yeah, give me your gig. I'll do it. And I'll be like, here, I got like 5 more for you. Take them. Because I got people calling me nonstop. Hey, you busy this weekend? You busy this weekend? I'm like, you can't book me a week advance. It's got to be a year to 6 months advance. But the contracts, going back to those contracts, I have contracts that say gigs for next year.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's always good to have contracts because you can always go back to your Google Docs and look, contracts, and those are actual tax write-offs at the end of the day. So you got to fill out taxes for that. So you got to have everything backed up. You know what I mean? Everything.
That's really good, man, because I feel, especially like I'm going back to Raza.
Yeah.
I feel like we're not educated. So sometimes we just do those handshake deals.
Yeah, yeah.
Those like, oh, yeah, I'll be there. Oh, yeah. I'll for sure, just like all verbal.
Yeah, yeah.
But then like not everybody's nice or cares about your best being. So they'll definitely take advantage of you if you let them.
No, 100%.
So a contract is always nice to have. Anything else you would like recommend or suggest?
Always have a contract. Don't be shy. Just don't be shy. Go up there, and if you don't think the song's gonna work, then don't play it. But if you don't think the song's gonna work, but something's telling you to play it, play it. But it don't matter. Just go up there, relax, and you're barely upcoming. Just play what you want to play. Don't be scared not to play it, because what if it works? Then there's another song you have that you can use later on.
It's almost like taking chances.
Yeah, take the chance.
Going on a little bit more into that in depth is also, I would imagine you have to be somewhat of a people person.
Oh, my bad.
You're good.
Yeah.
You got to be somewhat of a people person because you're interacting with masses of people.
Oh, yeah.
From start to finish.
Yeah.
So, like, I would also imagine a DJ has to be like has to know how to, like, talk to people, basically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can't be shy.
No, you can't be shy. I mean, obviously, everyone's looking at you. You know what I mean? Because you're in the center of attention. Because your main thing is playing music for people, so that's your main thing. What you're doing, and it does get nervousing though, because sometimes you'd be like, "This song gonna work? This song gonna work? Oh, this song's not gonna work."
You sometimes be doing the announcements too.
Oh yeah,
So you got to be comfortable with that too.
Yeah. You stay on the mic early too. If you're ever coming, get on the mic early.
Get on the mic early.
Get on the mic super early. Like I started late. I started really late. I probably just started maybe like 4 years ago on the mic, bro.
Oh wow.
If I'm being honest. Probably like 4 years ago. But my dad always told me too. He's like, dude, get on the mic, interact. I'm like, man, I'm scared. I don't got the voice.
Yeah.
And then it's crazy because I just started 4 years ago on the mic. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, well, now it's like it's fun.
Second nature.
Yeah.
But it's also, again, putting in the reps.
Yeah, putting it in.
Man, when I put this mic up to my face for the first time, man, I was so scared.
Oh, I bet.
But it's getting a little bit easier.
Yeah. No, it's all in your voice too. What you got to say and how you say it.
Yeah, and the confidence. Because people, you can look at somebody and be like, yeah, he's confident, or like, he don't know what he's saying, man.
Yeah,
they're just words coming out.
Yeah, he just got this shit run down. Yeah, no, I get it. But yeah, hop on the mic early when you're young. Be organized. Organizing as in your music. Make sure all your crates are organized, like your hip hop, your top 40s.
Are crates like folders?
Crates are folders.
Oh, got it.
They're folders. So like any computer has folders, right?
Yeah,
so when you go on, we use Serato, which is our DJing program.
Oh, okay.
And there's files on there, crates, files, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to name it. Be organized. Shoot, pretty much that's it. Just be organized. Get on the mic early. Make contracts. Just put in the work. That's it.
And what would let's say, I'm not even gonna give you a budget, but just like a starter pack. what would a person need? Speakers, a laptop,
like a starter pack.
Yeah, like a starter pack.
Now it's easier these days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you got like these little flea market speakers you can start with. These little ones that light up. You know what I mean?
With all the RGB lighting.
Yeah, all that. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
You can start with them. Like, I got speakers and lights at the same time. What's up? Yeah. So it's easy. There's actually when I first started, there wasn't a lot of easy controllers, and they weren't cheap. They were expensive. Mm-hmm. Now there's like you can go on Amazon and get a cheap one for like $200. Start off with that. Get some little cheap speakers. Keep going.
You're in business.
You're in business. Just keep pushing. Anybody could be a DJ these days. Anybody can. There is a lot of competition.
But I feel like anything that's easy to like get into, you just have to work a lot harder.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
So what would you say, like, for you and yourself?
Yeah.
Like, man, like, one thing is, like, I think it's amazing that you're booked till next year. Yeah. Practically. How do you stand out with your branding and your business? What do you think sets you apart from all these other DJs that are in the business?
To be honest, I have no clue. I didn't think about that one.
If anything, it's got to be whatever their expectations are, you must over exceed them. Because your referrals seem to be over the roof. Yeah, because you went from one neighbor to the whole block. Yeah. And then another thing, I'm pretty sure you must like be just really good at reading the room. Because I've seen some bad DJs where nobody stands up. Yeah. And that to me is a flop on their end.
No, for sure.
So, at the end of the day, also your personality. Because even though two people are doing the exact same thing, the only thing they can't mimic is like their persona.
Yeah, who they are. No, honestly, I really don't know or how to answer that. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just what I play. Yep. Maybe because sometimes I go all over the place. When I'm playing, I'm all over the place. Yep. I go from cumbias to banda to old school, back to some hip hop, back to some Bay Area shit, some R&B. I play everything, and I don't play it all at once. I'll play 2 songs here, 2 songs there. 1 song there, 1 song here. And a lot of people like different stuff. Yeah. They don't want to stick to cumbias for a whole hour or a whole fucking 2 hours all night long. Maybe it's just the way I play my music and how I play it. You know what I mean? And pretty much when I play it. It just all depends on your music selection.
You mentioned you had 2 other DJs that you can count on. Yeah. And you pretty much give them the gig if you're overbooked or if you can't do it. Mm-hmm. So it's important to network with other DJs. It's not like a winner takes all, like lone wolf type of thing. So you need to make friends in this business. Yeah. You gotta surround you with the right people. Mm. You can't have people who are gonna be like, I'll do it for you, but they don't do it. They don't show up. Oh. So you can't have people like that. But the guys that I know who DJ for me when I need them to, they're badass. Those guys are good. You want to shout them out?
It's Christian, DJ Beat Breakers, and Vinny. And Vinny's from Lodi.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's from Lodi.
Shout out to them then.
Yeah, he's from Lodi. But yeah, dude, you just gotta have the right people. And he's just upcoming too.
Oh, he's new in the game?
Oh, he's new, but he's good. Because he knows his music and he used to make beats. Oh. So anybody that makes beats is gonna be badass.
They got a good ear to it.
Yeah, they got like the hand motion, they got the cue motion down, ready to go. And he's killing it too. And then my boy Christian too, he's rocking. He's just started too, and it's crazy because he was a drummer, and now he's a DJ. He does both though. So
like a drummer for a band.
Yeah, oh. he'll bring his DJ stuff and his drums on the side. It gives it more energy to the party. So he's sick. That dude's bad.
It's half live. It's live, but it's also like live with an artist.
Yeah, that's cool. He's got talent, bro. He's got a lot of talent. And with the drums, he's bad.
That's cool.
And then Vinny, he's just upcoming, and he's badass too. He's sick. But anybody that could do 2 different things at once is badass.
100%.
Like for me, I can't do shit. All I do is DJ. You know what I mean? I can't play drums. I can't sing. I can't play the flute. I can't play the guitar. I can't do that. Yeah. All I could do is play music. You know what I mean? It's crazy though.
But if you're gonna do anything, why not be the best one at it?
Yeah, I'm not the best, but you know what I mean. I try to be
your best.
Yeah, I try to be my best.
That's hella dope, man. That's hella dope. What are your favorite types of events? I know you've done everything. But like, what are your favorite? Like damn, like you get a little bit extra excited. The weddings, the quinces,
not the weddings,
the functions, the low rider events, the clubs, the games.
The clubs are fun. The lowrider events are fun. I like the lowrider events probably.
Those are your favorite to go to?
Oh yeah,
the outdoor
ones. Yeah, I mean, like I said, my uncle Manuel was the one who put me on.
Yes, sir.
To the like the car shows, Stockton car show. And I'll tag along with him. He was like, "Hey, call me to do this gig with me. Help me out." I'm like, "All right, I'll do it." So I hop them out with that gig, and they're fun because there's a lot of people, and then there's a lot of DJs. So maybe just recently when they had the Stockton show, the Stockton Fairgrounds right here in Stockton. Yeah. Well, we're in Lodi, with Stockton.
Yeah.
They had the car show in Stockton, and there's like 15 DJs out there, right? And we had a big area, dude. We had that shit cracking. We had more people on our side than the other DJs did, and that's an achievement. When you get people to dance at a Stockton car show, that's a big achievement.
That's cool,
man. That's a big, thing you're doing. That means you're doing something right. You know what I mean? Once you get people dancing at a Stockton car show, it's all bad. You got people coming in from like looking at some badass cars inside of the showcase room to come dance. That's how you're doing something right, or you're playing the right music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff you want. Basically, what the people want to listen to is what you had going on, and it was cracking. It was cracking. Like I said, there's 15 other DJs. No hate to them, but it's just like you feel like you're the man when you get people dancing 100%. Out of everybody else. You know what I mean? That's crazy though. It's no hate towards anything. You know what I mean? It's just the feel you get. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And at the end of the day, the people don't lie. Numbers don't lie. People don't lie. Like it's all.
No, 100%.
Proof is in the pudding.
Facts.
All right, man. So I gotta tell you, your page, you be promoting Blend a lot, man.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know, or like if somebody really were to ask you, what is Blend? Can you give me a quick rundown on that?
Yeah, it's a nightclub. It's here in Lodi.
Isn't it the only nightclub?
No.
In Lodi.
In Lodi, yeah.
Because the rest are bars, right?
The rest are like backyard bars, basically. Like Ollie's, that's a backyard bar.
Yeah.
Gary's, that's just a bar.
What about the Mexican one?
The Paisa bar?
Yeah.
That motherfucker's wild. I can't step a foot in that bitch. Hell no.
Hey, if you go to the Paisa bar, be strapped, man, because
oh yeah,
all time.
Oh hell no.
On the Lodi pages, always some shit going down in there.
Oh fuck that. I went in there once and I told him I went in there with my pops, bro, and we looked at each other like we got to get the fuck out of here, cause some shit's gonna go down in there. I mean, no hate towards that bar, but
no hate.
It's cracking in there.
It's cracking. I mean? It's popping. It's
popping.
You're taking a chance.
Taking a chance when you get in there. You know what I mean?
100%.
It's probably because there's more Mexican music being played, because that's what's hitting right now.
Yeah.
But Blend is a nightclub. It's right here in Lodi, School Street. Lodi's like my second home, bro. Lodi's my second home for sure, because I'm always here in Lodi. I'm always playing at Blend right here. It's cracking, bro. How'd
you meet the people?
How I got in?
Oh yeah, how'd you get in first?
How I got into Blend, bro. This is a funny thing. I went there before I even thought about DJing there, or before I got in. And I was like, man, I could do this. Like, I need a shot. I need a chance. And I texted him. No answer, which I get because he's got his DJs already.
Yeah.
And I probably only had like 1,000 followers at the time. I'm not saying I got a lot of followers, but 1,000 ain't shit compared to 5,000 followers they got. You know what I mean? So I just kept messaging them, and nothing worked. So I emailed them. That didn't work either. So I tried it again one more time, and I was like, "Hey, can I buy a table at Blend?" And he answered back. So I was like, "Hey, can I? I'm a DJ in Stockton, and I'm willing to give it a shot." He's like, "Let me check my calendar." And the owner's name is Mike. So he ended up getting back to me, and he was like, can you come Christmas Eve, or no, the night before Christmas,
the 23rd.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was like, hey man, you wanna come spin? And I was like, yeah, I'm down. And at that time it was free, because he got to see if he likes you or not. And I was like, man, I don't know about free, because Christmas.
Yeah, because that's a hype.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's when I went in there, and he was like, hey, man, if I'll talk to you at the end of the event, the gig. So I went in there hella nervous. I didn't know what to play. I didn't know how to fucking work my music.
How many hours did you want?
4. It's 4.5.
like
from
10
from 9 to 1:30.
I see.
So like 4.5.
Yep.
And I almost ran out of music, if I'm being honest, because I was playing shit. Because I was competing with another DJ in the main floor, and the DJ's bad.
Whoa. How many DJs they got in there?
2.
Oh shit.
Well, when they're barely trying you, there's 2.
Oh, got you.
But
Okay.
when you're on the main, when you're already in and they're not trying anybody else, there's only 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you were competing with the other one.
Yeah. I was competing with the other one. Well, not competing, but trying to bring the crowd into me,
100%.
Just to look good.
100%. Yeah.
But once I got in,
that's smart on his end though.
Yeah,
because he's taking a chance on you, and if you suck, like he still needs the show to run.
He's like, all right, you know what? Fuck him. He sucks. Get him the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? But
hey, but you. All right, so keep going.
I went in there and I played. I got done, and I was like, you know what? He probably don't want me to come back. But then at the same time, he's like, dude, we made a lot of sales, and you're pretty bad, because he was listening, but I just didn't see him. I didn't know where he was at, and he was in the back room, because where I was DJing in the back room, his office is back there.
Okay.
And I didn't know that, and he came out of that door, and I was like, what the fuck? He's like, oh yeah, I've been here the whole time, and he was actually listening. He wasn't lying. He was listening. Because he was like, yeah, look, I was listening to you play a song. So I walked in the back office and the song was playing. I was like, oh, shit. So then the gig was over. We said bye while I'm walking out. And I was like, oh, fuck, he didn't talk to me, so he must not want me to come back. So I'm like, all right, I'm walking out already. Got the sad face on. And
almost like a walk of shame?
Yeah. I was like, I thought I did good.
Yeah.
But he came back, walking back out. And he came and got me. He's like, hey, what do you do on New Year's Day? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Nothing. Probably nothing really. And he's like, you want to spin? And I was like, on the main floor? He's like, yeah, just you. So I was like, fuck it, let's do it. So I did it. And then that was a 2-week period. And I didn't take no gigs at all. That was the only gig I took. I was like, I'm only taking 1 gig because I got to prepare myself for what I want to play, how I'm going to play it, how I'm going to mix it. So I took that on, and then, he kept wanting me back, and then the crowd started coming in. So I'm like, all right, maybe, they're liking the way I play, and the word's going around. So then he was like, man, it's getting cracking. And then next thing you know, every other weekend I was there, cracking. And then one time he told me, he was like, dude, people call to see when you're here. I was like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah. So ever since then, it's just been cracking. And then we just started Thursdays. We just started Thursday nights.
Thursdays, right?
Thursdays. Everything's half off.
Pull up.
Yeah, pull up and blend. Dude, it gets cracking.
On a Thursday?
On a Thursday, bro. But the only thing about Thursdays, they don't get cracking until like 11 o'clock. And it's like, what the fuck?
Hey, little PSA, man. Don't pull up till 11.
Yeah, no, pull up early.
Oh,
shit,
yeah, my bad. Shit. Pull up at. What time you guys open? What time you guys...
It's supposed to be 8 to fucking 12, but lately it's been 8 to fucking 1:30.
Shit.
So we're there for a long fucking night. But it's crazy, dude. Like, there's no fucking cover charge. There's nothing. Everything's half off. Beers are like $3, I think, if I'm not wrong. Dude, half off tables, bottles, anything.
What?
Half off everything. Yeah, but I'm not sure how much it is. But I know it's half off because he told me before it's half off on everything. And then Farmers Market's cracking right now too. So it's cracking.
All the homies and hyenas be pulling up in there.
Most definitely. And at first it was Latin nights. Now it's open genre. So I can play whatever I want. And it's tight. So Thursdays we just started that. Actually I'll be at Blend this weekend, this Saturday coming up. It be cracking though, dude. It's lit. Like it's cracking.
Now I be seeing their social media, man. Whoever is their marketing or
that's
editor. That's the owner.
No, the videos.
Yeah, the video.
The videos are a different guy.
Oh, hey, well, whoever does
that's Mario.
Whoever does the edits, the video clips, like this, they be looking tight in there.
Yeah, the video
man.
clips are Mario. That's the video guy.
No, it gets me like, damn.
He's good at his work too. That's another thing too about me. I know a lot of videographers, of photographers.
Oh, because
I know all kinds of people.
All these parties, I'm pretty sure you be seeing.
Yeah. I run into everybody, even photo booths, whatever you need, catering. You call me, I'll get you somebody. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, but back to Blend. Oh man, that place, I love that place.
Man,
and cracking.
And if it weren't for you taking that shot, even though it was for free, you knew it was a business opportunity.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
And it paid off. So hey man, shout out to you, man. That's dope. But you bet it on yourself and it paid off.
Yeah. I think going on like 2 years there, 2.5 years, 3 almost. But yeah, it's cracking, bro. It be lit there. I like it. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? Every DJ there is badass. You got Adrian there. You got Adrian there every Friday.
You got what?
DJ Adrian G.
Oh, Adrian G.
There every Friday. You got myself there Saturdays. And then you also got a guy named Two Blended. He's there on Fridays. Saturdays too. We switch off and on, me and him. And every DJ in there is badass.
And if let's say one night to go to, would you say Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday? Which night would you tell the people like, oh man, it's like you wanna make it a movie? Pull up on this night.
Well, it's gonna kind of hard to say because Fridays are cracking out too. Because Thursday starts everything off.
Yep.
So then the word goes around. So Friday nights are cracking. Saturday nights are cracking. I was just there last Saturday and it was cracking. No, I was just there last Friday night. I wasn't DJing, I was partying. And it was cracking. But if I'm being honest, I think it just depends what day you want to go out. I would recommend Saturdays. Saturdays are the ones. But Fridays are the ones as well. So you can't miss.
You can't miss. Just pull up.
You can't miss. If you want to be on video, pull up Saturday. That's when the videographer's there. Saturday.
Got it.
But pull up anytime. Friday, Saturday. You can even pull up Thursday. Shit, if you want. If you don't work Friday, pull up Thursday. If you want to go fucked up, then pull up Thursday. Shit. If you got work on Friday, still it don't matter. Yeah. Thursdays be cracking.
Hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time.
No, for sure, 100%. Yeah, but Blend is tight, bro. I like it there. I really enjoy it. It's better than some of these other nightclubs. You know what I mean? Way better. Like the security guards are fucking tight.
I be hearing that, man, because I be hearing like people from out of Lodi be coming to Lodi just to like come to these clubs and to go to the club and the bar.
There's a girl from I think I met her maybe like 2-3 weeks ago. She's from I forgot what someone said she's from hella far away. She was talking to the bartender. I didn't meet her, but the bartender did. And he was like, yeah, they drove from like an hour and a half away. I was like, God damn it, hour and a half away?
What the fuck?
And I was like, on a Thursday? And they're like, yeah. He was like, that's why we stayed open extra. Because they got there at like 12 and we were going to close at 1. It was packed.
Yeah.
And I guess they were talking to him and he was like, yeah, they drove an hour and a half, so we're going to stay open until 1:15. They got a bottle that night. So I was like, oh shit, damn. An hour and a half.
That's love though. That's love on their end.
No, that is because I think he told me that they were coming from the Modesto area. So I'm like, an hour and a half from here is maybe like Ceres. That's like a good hour and a half, maybe Ceres.
That's about right. And
I was like, you know what? Like if they said they were coming from the Modesto area, bro, they got the Spotlight that's cracking. They got the Palladium that's cracking. They got the Rusty Hook that's cracking. And for them to pass all that shit up and come to Lodi, that was real love right there. And that's when I'm like, damn, there's a lot of people that come from everywhere to Lodi. And it's like something about Lodi.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you got these bars where people could pregame at, you know what I mean? And you got Gary's, you got Ollie's, the Bicep bar if you want. But you got all those bars where you could just start bar hopping and then, nighttime comes, you go to Blend. You know what I mean? So
that's the way to do it.
It's tight. Because when I go, I bar hop. Shit.
So your bar of choice, not a sponsor, but when you go out, hit up Blend on your days off.
Yeah.
That's tight, man. That's tight. I kind of wanted to ask you then, man. So because you're a DJ, and I would imagine the most popular nights are Friday, like for you to get booked, are Friday, Saturday.
Yeah.
How do you balance like work in your life, man? Like, do you sometimes miss out on events due to your gigs?
Or
is it part of the game, or like do you make up for it down the road, or how do you balance your work life and all that?
I miss out on a lot of family events. I miss out on a lot of it just because of work.
I think that's like the hidden truth behind this, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the downfall. It's kind of the family hate shit. I miss a lot of birthday parties because of DJing. I miss a lot of events or even get-togethers,
gatherings, all that.
Yeah, it sucks, but then it's kind of like the part of work. You know what I mean? Like I'll be like, let's go out Monday night. I can't at work. Like, all right, well, fuck it then. I'm going out myself. But no, there is it's a lot. I gotta work on the weekends. It sucks. You know what I mean? I can't go. I could rarely go on vacations. I got a son and a daughter, so it's hard for me to go on vacations because I gotta work. And like I said, I missed out on a lot of family events. A lot. But I haven't missed the wedding. Nobody got married just yet, but I haven't missed one. So, and I kind of don't really want to miss the wedding events. I'd rather work them.
Yeah.
So I'll work them. It don't matter as long as I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just DJed my cousin's wedding not too long ago. But a lot of events I miss.
Yeah.
Like family events, family barbecues, family get-togethers. A lot of. We're big into boxing, so we watch a lot of boxing. I miss the boxing fights, all of them.
Wow. I see you be taking pictures with Mr. Gabriel Flores.
Yeah. That's the homie right there.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. You know him because the pictures I've seen, you guys were like really young.
We're little, yeah. His my uncle's his godfather.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
His compadre, basically.
Yeah.
That's the compadre.
Padrino.
Yeah. Padrino. Yeah, Padrino. There we go. That's his padrino. My uncle is. So we've been around him a long time. And then I'm also cool with Nate.
I seen
Nate
that.
Diaz. That's the homie right there too. He be pulling up to blend too.
I seen both of that. Damn, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the homie right there.
He be showing a lot of love.
Yeah, he shows a lot of love, bro. I DJ'd his son's first birthday party. I took my son as well. My son always like, let's go to Nate's house. Let's go to Nate's house. Like, he's busy, man. He's busy. But Nate's cool, bro. Nate's a good ass motherfucker right there, dude. He holds it down for sure. He's always in Lodi too. Lodi's like his second home too. Little do you know. But that's the homie right there. He's always pulling up to blend. He always shows love. It's crazy. He brings his whole team to blend, and you know, it's just all love. So it's pretty tight.
That's cool.
My cousin's his photographer, so I got connected through him like that because he's like, oh, my cousin's a DJ, and so that's how we got connected. Ever since then, it's like hasn't stopped. The connection's there.
Man, bro, the power of networking. But also your work speaks for itself.
No, yeah, for sure.
Even though like I don't know if you do have like long form clips of you like in action, but like just because even if you're cool with somebody, they're not gonna book you if you're not good.
Yeah.
But since you're all busy and you know all these people, like it's cool, man. Like I already know you're an artist. You're a master in your dojo.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't post a lot on my Instagram. I don't post a lot of videos mixing. I don't know why. A lot of people tell me you should start doing that. Woo. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I don't have really of a studio for it. Yeah. Like something like this. You know, if I had something like this, I'll be posting videos every damn day. But I don't really got I don't know. I just really don't put that extra step in, which I should be doing. But I don't know. I feel like my work's already, people know what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. People know who I am. A lot of people know who I am, basically. Yes. So it's word to mouth. You know what I mean? So they'll be like, yeah, Chris is bad. Yeah, book him. And it's a lot of returning customers that I'm getting too. It's not just new people. Mm-hmm. And if it's new people, then they must have met me from a party, or like everybody I'm getting booked from, they know me from somewhere, or somebody told them something, or they were at a party, or they were at Blend. It depends.
It's all connections.
It's all connected, bro. So there's really nobody new. I mean, they might be new clients, but they heard of me before. They don't question my work. A lot of my people like, I know what you're doing. Go ahead, do your thing. That's pretty much how it works. It's pretty crazy.
What motivates you, man? I know you mentioned your 2 kids.
Yeah.
Like what drives you? What pushes you to keep going? Like, what's your inspiration behind?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just music. I love music, and it's just like I just want to be on top. You know, I want to be that person that like they look down to or look up to. You know what I mean? The youth too. There's a lot of people that want to be DJs, mm-hmm. like a lot of young kids. Yeah. And I just want to keep pushing, you know what I mean? I want to be bigger than what I want to be, you know what I mean? I don't know about being famous because I want to be normal. You know what I mean? I want to be a normal person. I want to be famous. I want to be a normal person because I want to be able to go to the store.
Exactly.
I want to be able to go to the restaurant. I want to be able to go to the nightclub. You know what I mean? But famous isn't even close to where I'm at yet. So, honestly, I mean, the passion is just music. That's what keeps me going is music, because I can work a lot with music. If I don't have music on, it ain't going to be a good day. And you know what I mean? If I'm at the house and I ain't listening to music, then it's all bad. Like, I don't really watch TV. I just listen to music all day. And sometimes I'll just sit in my room, put my headphones on, just listen to whatever I want to listen to. It's crazy. It's just how much music has, you know, the feel of music is just, it's crazy. Like I really enjoy music, so that's pretty much what honestly. I mean, my 2 kids love music, so there's really no goal. And you know what I mean?
And I would have to say that music is a love language.
Yeah.
Music, you can like, even when you share a song with somebody.
Yeah.
It's a form of its own language.
Yeah. No, 100%.
And it's an art.
It's an art. Yeah. It is.
So you're just spreading love.
Yeah, basically with music. 100%. It's crazy because I'll talk to somebody and if they say something that there's a lyric of that in that song, I'll sing that damn song. They're like, "What the hell did you just say?" I said, "It's a song." And I'll tell them what song it is. They're like, "God damn." It's crazy because I know what song is, I know all the songs because I've been doing it for so long. It's like there's nothing new to me.
Man, bro.
Besides new music, which I don't play.
You don't play the new trendy stuff?
Not the underground shit. We spoke before off camera, but more of the underground shit I don't play.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's more of the gang activity type shit, and I ain't none of that.
Yep.
I want to keep it clean, calm, no fight. You know what I mean? Shit like that. You know what I mean? So I keep it like that.
Not picking sides.
Yeah, I keep it how it is.
What are DJ Chris's top 3 songs? Like
top 3?
No matter what, any moment, anytime. These 3, good mood,
that will
good
work?
vibes. No, just like not even for a party. Just like your personal
for
favorite.
Me?
Yeah, for you.
Like I listen into the car?
Yep. Top 3 favorite songs.
Oh shit!
Put us on. Give us a little sneak peek in your playlist.
Hotline, Pretty Rick. That's a badass song right there.
I thought I was about to say Hotline Bling.
No, it's on the Hotline. It's a song. It's like it's 5 a.m. That's a badass jam right there.
Hell yeah.
That's probably like 3. Damn, that's like a song I listen to in the car. I listen to a lot of corridos in the car too. Probably some Fuerza Regida. That's badass.
That's one of my favorite.
I don't know the song. I can't remember the song title of it. From his song, I can't remember the song title. But anything with him is pretty much on being played.
Hell yeah.
Damn, dude. I don't know. I think
you said in English. You said in Spanish. An oldie. Give me an oldie.
Oldie.
An oldie that it's a banger no matter what.
I Had a Choice. That's a badass song too. I Had a Choice by I think it's Sun. That's a good song too. Well, oldies I could listen to that all day. Like I Do Love You, GQ. That's another badass song right there too.
That was a personal question for me for the gym.
No. Yeah, I mean, if you want some gym shit, bro, you gotta listen to some. For me, when I'm at the gym, I'll listen to podcasts.
Oh, that's
really? Like right when this drops, I'm gonna listen to this shit while I'm at the gym. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man. That's cool.
But podcast is what I listen to when I'm at the gym. It's a little weird.
Yeah.
But that's what I listen to.
We're all different.
Like fucking what's that one called? The fucking white boy Logan. Is it Logan Paul?
Oh, Impulsive.
Yeah, that's a badass one, bro.
No,
You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Just wait for it, bro. You'll get there. You know what I mean? It's just all in the works.
I appreciate that, bro.
It's gonna get there. It's gonna blow up. Little do you know. You know what I mean? It takes the time because I didn't think I was gonna make it where I'm at today. But it'll get there. It takes time, honestly. With podcasts, you don't see a lot of podcasts going around, so that was pretty tight. That's why I reached out. I was like, let me get on this thing real quick. It's sick, bro. You'll start evaluating work, and then you'll start seeing it pay off at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing because with DJing, I was spending a lot of money into equipment, laptops, speakers, subs, lights. At the end of the day, it paid off.
Am I like spending money? But it's investing.
It's investing.
Even if it's not money, it's time.
Yeah, and it's investment. Yeah, that's what it is.
But you're betting on yourself.
Yeah,
and 100%. If you're gonna bet on anybody, why not bet on yourself?
Yeah, no, hell yeah, all this shit's rigged. All the fucking sports betting is rigged. Just saying, bro, shit is rigged.
You ain't lying.
I'm cool. I don't sports bet or nothing. I'm good.
So man, wrapping up here, what does the future hold for Djchris209? Is there anything you want to accomplish or do by the end of the year or any goals? I know you said you're booked, but anything you want to like, maybe a new equipment, maybe looking forward to a big event?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe like start our own business. Be like a dispatcher. You send your guys to go work. Something like that. But I'll still work too.
100%.
But maybe like I don't know. Shit. Wait, you said what again? what's a big goal?
Yeah, like a big goal,
like I'm trying to exceed.
Oh yeah, or what's the future hold for you? It could be anything. It could be your business. It could be your personal. Just what does the future hold for DJ Chris?
It holds a lot, but only time could tell. You know what I mean? Just day by day, I'll go in and out of work and just work. My goal is to be, you know, DJing in like big clubs, like in SoCal, San Diego type stuff, LA, you know, Vegas. Those are like the top 3 where I want to be at. I just haven't left Stockton, my hometown, because it's like it's here.
Yep.
It's here for me. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't think like, oh, you can't get paid to be in Stockton, but little do you know, there's a lot of stuff to be done here in Stockton. It may sound like, oh, Stockton's fucking ghetto. It's not. It has its ups and downs. Don't get me wrong. Every city does. Every city. So Stockton's like, I got my clientele here, so I don't want to leave until I got something set out there for me. You know what I mean? I have reached out to a few DJs in Vegas. Some of them are willing to give me a shot. I haven't heard back from anybody from San Diego, but I know I could get something out there. And you know, San Diego don't sound like a party life, but it is. Downtown San Diego is the spot to be at. It's crazy.
One of the cool things about the niche you're in or the industry you're in is I feel like it's something that's never gonna go away, as far as people are always gonna need DJs, because people are always gonna party.
Oh yeah, no,
whether you're rich, poor, in the middle, you're always gonna have an event going on.
Yeah, because if DJing don't work, you can go to producing. Yeah, that's what you could do.
Wow. So you already got stuff lined up. So it's a good like recession-proof thing.
Yep. No, 100%. Like if producing don't work, then you go to beats. You know what I mean? You go all over the place, and everyone needs beats. But I don't think the DJ industry it ain't gonna end anytime soon.
No, sir. No.
There's no way. No. I mean, unless people just use radios. But that's boring.
But that's that's
boring.
We need human connections.
Yes, 100%.
This whole AI and automatic shit. Yeah, it's cool for some things, but like for social gatherings, we need real people up in there.
No, for sure. Like, and not only I DJ clubs and stuff, and you know parties and all that.
All that.
I DJ everything. Yep. You know, fundraisers, grand openings, football games, high school games, baseball games. I DJ everything. So you know, you always need a DJ somewhere. Yes. You know what I mean? Especially fundraisers. Fundraisers, you need a DJ. You're getting tips. So it's not basically paid, but you're getting money. So, anything. You need anything for a DJ. To be honest, like I told you earlier, divorce parties. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Everything.
If you need a divorce party DJ, I'm here. I'll do it. I'll put it on the contract, divorce party. You know what I mean? Or retirement party. Shit, let's do it. You know? That's just how it is. DJing is, there's a lot of work for DJs.
Love that.
Lots.
DJ Chris.
Yo.
Thank you so much for coming on, bro.
Yes, sir.
This was a fucking blast, dog.
Yeah.
You gave me a whole... I'm looking at the DJ industry a whole different way, man.
Yeah, no.
Because you just see the guy in the club, you know, doing his thing, the guy at the party, but all this going in behind, man, I have a new love and respect for you guys.
Yeah, no, you don't look at... You know, a lot of people don't look at the backstory of it, how they got raised or how they grew up or how they DJ. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
And it wasn't an overnight success, bro.
Oh, no, it was not. You seen the pictures.
Yeah, I seen it, man. I did my research.
You know what I mean? You seen it all. Came from nothing to something, you know what I mean? Started with Radio Shack, now we at top of the line stuff. You know what I mean?
Love that.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming on, man.
No, 100%.
I wish you nothing but all the success and all the blessings in the world, bro.
Hell yeah.
And
oh, shit.
Appreciate you, big dog.
No, for sure.
Until next time, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're here.
You want to tell the people real quick where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Djchris209. That's pretty much the only social media I got.
And at Blend.
Blend.
Pull up to Blend. Thirsty Thursdays.
Yeah.
Freaky Fridays.
Yeah.
Saturday.
I don't know what it's called. Special Saturday. I don't know.
Pull up.
Yeah, just pull up.
Buy the homie Chris a drink.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, for sure. Hey. I'll be getting faded in that motherfucker.
Hey, but till next time, Raza.
Yeah. We out.
Peace.
What are we looking at? Oh, right here. For sure.